Family is ruined cause of Meg. This is not your fault. You didn't cheat on your mom, and you didn't try to get her upset about what happened. Your dad did something wrong. You did not. You didn't ruin anything. Your dad was the one who cheated. Your mom is the one choosing to act the way she is. You're stuck in a difficult place where emotions will be going crazy. You didn't force your dad to cheat, and nothing you could have done would stop him choosing to break up the family. Now is not the time to pick sides, but support yourself as best you can. Look into counseling, look into supporting your mom who's chosen to support you. Don't take the next few years as a sign of how things will be going forwards. Things will be weird and difficult for a while. Just focus on looking after yourself and don't take on a villain role. I'm confused. Not only did you not say anything and she found out by herself, but your father did the cheating, not you. How could it be your fault? Even if you had told her, which I would have done, it would still be 100% his fault. It's a bit unclear from your post if he blames you, but if he does, he is a piece of shit who can't take responsibility for his own awful actions. Even more of a piece of shit if he blames his child. I get that it's hard right now, but hopefully you'll move past this and find a new favorite person. Your mom seems pretty cool from what you've said of her. Dang, is this me in an alternate reality? Same thing happened to me, but Pops mended things. You did not ruin your family in any way. Your dad's infidelity ruined it. Hang in there, I know you are in a dark place, but trust me, you will be alright. Love and light. It's not your fault. Be more forgiving to yourself. Your dad ruined it by cheating, not you. So, your dad has been a complete asshole and betrayed the family not once, but several times, and you blame yourself for this. I'm sorry, but that's just nuts. You should be furious at your dad, and just as furious at your mom for not having already kicked his sorry ass out of the house. As for what your dad said to you, I think if you just take a moment to look back at how he's treated you and your mom in the past, maybe greatest dad in the world won't quite be the match it once was. And tell him straight up that if he ever disrespects you again, you won't have to worry about who is dead to whom, as hell be cut off. Stand up for yourself for Pete's sake. Sure, this sucks, but don't be more of a victim. This is a time to use what has happened as a catalyst to how you approach both of your parents. This isn't your fault. Your dad chose to cheat and to take pecs. Both of those are horribly risky and stupid decisions. Those choices put his marriage at risk and he knew it. You didn't ruin your family, his actions did. Your family was broken the day your dad dicked down another woman, then your mother just took time for reality to catch up. I don't see how any of this is your fault. Your parents are responsible for their own choices, and they should not be laying any of this at your feet. It is very unfortunate that your dad seems to be lashing out at you in a very cruel fashion. Dude, I am so sorry that you've been conditioned to believe that their problems are yours to navigate and consider, and am really sorry that your parents are so selfish that they can't meet your needs at this time. You aren't a cheater and a liar. You aren't a broken-hearted and betrayed wife. You are a hard-working young person who is being let down by the adults around you. Focus on improving your situation, your life, meeting your goals. Get out on your own and draw a thick line between your parents' affairs and your daily life. Don't get how this is your fault. Your dad is the only one at fault here, not a single there is your fault. You're not the one who made him cheat and upload photos. I suggest talking to a professional before you write your exams. When people get busted for things they know they shouldn't be doing, they tend to lash out at first. It's part being mad ashamed of themselves for doing it and part being mad ashamed of being caught. The worse the offense, the bigger the reaction. Plus there's multiple people involved affected that he was super close to. It's just an initial reaction though, cause he cares about you and knows how much he means to you. He'll eventually get past this stage and apologize, so don't beat yourself up. Stuff like this is hard to deal with for everyone involved, but it's not permanent. It is 100 not your fault, it is 100 your father's fault. He chose to betray your mother's trust, and now, saying he's dead to you, you are seeing how bad his character really is. His happiness and your mother's happiness are not your responsibility. Don't you dare put that load and blame on yourself. By the way, you are traumatized. I found out bad things about my grandparents after they died and it broke my heart, because I believed they had such good values. Additionally, I found out that the reason my mother and birth father divorced when I was 5 was because she was cheating on him with his brother. I don't know how much you can or should love your dad. We are all built differently. I very strongly recommend some kind of counseling or therapy for yourself. And again, this is all your father's fault. You opened some tabs. So what? You should be able to do that. He fed up and betrayed you as well, but it sounds like you won't take responsibility for what were his choices. I wish you the best. I can't imagine your pain right now. P.S. No one should be forced into taking sides with one parent over another. You did nothing wrong. What's done in the dark will always come to light. You didn't do anything wrong, your mom was meant to find out. And your dad saying mean things to you for his shitty actions is very unfair. Don't blame yourself. Work and focus. You now got you and mom to take care of. She sounds like a wonderful person to stay to support you. This just sounds like you should be more focused now. He sounds like a narcissist. He's mad at you for doing your family wrong. Sick. You should always tell if one partner is cheating. Please, bitter truth is better than hiding and actually secretly enabling the liar and cheater. You are a victim, not a perpetrator. Anything you might have done would have only changed things briefly. Be there for your mom. Your dad has made his choices. Maybe some time from now, he will turn out to be closer to who you thought he was. Maybe not. That's his journey, not yours. For now, you will need to love him from the other side of the street. He is not your fault. Your parents must sort this out on their own and hopefully in a good way.